Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Rhea Ripley's spot at WrestleMania 41 isn't confirmed yet as of this writing, but it will be in 48 hours when she faces Io Sky on Raw. She made a surprise appearance at the Elimination Chamber to confront her Mania opponent if she retains on the Monday night show. Both marquee women's matches are on the verge of being set in stone, while Charlotte Flair has confirmed her match against Tiffany Stratton. The Women's World Championship match is one bout away from being fully confirmed. To secure her spot at WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley will have to retain her title against Sky on Raw. After Bianca Belair won the Elimination Chamber match, she pointed to the WrestleMania sign while on the entrance ramp. Following this, Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley came from behind to confront her. This appearance was surprising since she wasn't scheduled for a match. However, Io Sky also made her entrance shortly after. The way it was presented made it seem like a triple threat match was brewing. Fans would be unlikely to object should WWE put Sky in the Women's World title match at WrestleMania 41. The air inside Optus Stadium in Perth, Australia, was electric. Fans had been buzzing for weeks about the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event, knowing that it was the final major stop before WrestleMania. The steel structure itself loomed ominously above the ring, ready to determine who would challenge for championship gold on the grandest stage of them all. But no one, absolutely no one, was prepared for what was about to happen. The night's highly anticipated main event was the Women's Elimination Chamber match, set to determine the #1 contender for Rhea Ripley's WWE Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. 6 of the fiercest competitors in the division, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, Asuka, and Bianca Belair, stood inside the unforgiving steel, each with the same goal in mind, earning the right to challenge the dominant champion. The match was brutal. Bodies were thrown into chains, faces smashed against plexiglass, and the unforgiving steel floor claimed its victims. One by one, the competitors fell until only 2 remained, Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. The crowd roared as they exchanged thunderous blows, neither willing to give an inch. Just as Becky set up for the manhandle slam, the stadium lights flickered. A hush fell over the audience. The video screen glitched, displaying a familiar logo, a jagged letter R in bold purple. Then, the opening chords of Rhea Ripley's theme song, Demon in Your Dreams, hit. The WWE Women's World Champion emerged from behind the curtain, dressed in her signature leather jacket and holding the championship over her shoulder. The Perth crowd exploded at the sight of their hometown hero, their Mamie, making an unannounced appearance. Becky and Bianca froze in the ring, their eyes locked on Ripley as she stalked down the ramp with a smirk. The Nightmare took her time, absorbing the adulation before stepping into the structure. But she wasn't alone. Behind her, flanking her on either side, were Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonagh, fellow members of the Judgment Day. Their presence alone sent a clear message. Rhea wasn't just here to watch. Becky, never one to back down, stepped forward and pointed at Ripley's title. "You out here to scout, champ?" she shouted. Rhea tilted her head before raising the mic. "Scouting?" she mocked. "No, Becky. I'm here to remind whoever wins this match that it doesn't matter. Because at WrestleMania, I'm still walking out your Women's World Champion." Before Becky could respond, Bianca Belair capitalized on the distraction and hoisted her up for the KOD. The EST planted Lynch in the center of the ring and covered her for the 3 count. Belair had won. She was heading to WrestleMania. The moment her music hit, however, Ripley struck. She charged at Bianca, leveling her with a devastating big boot. The crowd's cheers turned into a mix of shock and excitement as the champion pounced on her newly confirmed challenger, raining down blows. Dominic and JD laughed from ringside, watching as Rhea hoisted Bianca up and delivered a thunderous riptide in the center of the ring. The message was clear. WrestleMania wasn't going to be Bianca's redemption story. It was Rhea's continued reign of dominance. As Rhea stood over Bianca, title raised high, the celebration was cut short by a new sound. familiar music blasting through the speakers. The crowd erupted as Charlotte Flair stepped onto the stage. The Queen had arrived. Rhea's expression shifted instantly from amusement to irritation. She had unfinished business with Charlotte, a history dating back to her first WrestleMania match years ago. The last time they met on the grandest stage of them all, Rhea had finally conquered her greatest rival. Now Charlotte was here again. But why? Charlotte took a mick and smirked. "Congratulations, Bianca. You earned your shot. But Rhea, you and I both know you still have something to prove." The crowd buzzed. Was Charlotte about to challenge Rhea for WrestleMania? Was this about to become a triple threat match? Rhea, now fully engaged, stepped forward. "You really don't know when to quit, do you?" she sneered. "I beat you. I sent you packing. And now you think you can just walk in and take my moment." Charlotte nodded. "I don't think, Rhea. I know. And if you've got the guts, you'll prove it one more time." Before Ripley could respond, WWE officials flooded the ring to separate the women. Bianca was stirring. Charlotte was staring down the champion, and Ripley, fuming, held her title close. As the broadcast faded to black, fans were left with more questions than answers. Would Bianca Belair get her one-on-one title shot at WrestleMania, or would Charlotte force her way into the mix? One thing was certain. Rhea Ripley had just turned Elimination Chamber into her moment, reminding everyone why she was the most dominant force in WWE. WrestleMania was on the horizon, and the nightmare was just getting started. Rhea Ripley's spot at WrestleMania 41 isn't confirmed yet as of this writing, but it will be in 48 hours when she faces Io Sky on Raw. She made a surprise appearance at the Elimination Chamber to confront her Mania opponent if she retains on the Monday night show. Both marquee women's matches are on the verge of being set in stone, while Charlotte Flair has confirmed her match against Tiffany Stratton. The Women's World Championship match is one bout away from being fully confirmed. To secure her spot at WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley will have to retain her title against Sky on Raw. After Bianca Belair won the Elimination Chamber match, she pointed to the WrestleMania sign while on the entrance ramp. Following this, Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley came from behind to confront her. This appearance was surprising since she wasn't scheduled for a match. However, Io Sky also made her entrance shortly after. The way it was presented made it seem like a triple threat match was brewing. Fans would be unlikely to object should WWE put Sky in the Women's World title match at WrestleMania 41.